Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are in the state of Mississippi. We're going to be doing a walking tour of the city of Jackson. Jackson is Alabama's state capital. We're about to pass a Greyhound building on my right hand side. The weather is currently 71 degrees. We have a noise in the background. I don't know what that noise is. I don't know if it's a fan, a generator. It sounds like it's coming from this building right here. We got monthly parking. Parking slots over here. That's the Jackson Downtown Convention Center Hotel that's making that noise. It sounds like a whining bell, something like that. Up from afar, you can see the Standard Life building over there. You see it? Standard Life, tall building. Right now we're at Amite Street. I'm gonna stop right here. As a disclaimer, if you're new to the channel, we're doing a 48 state cross-country tour. I'm trying to hit all 48 states, multiple towns, multiple counties along the route of our journey. And when we do these walking tours, we're walking with our dogs. So if I make an erratic movement, it's probably because my dog yanked me somewhere. She's pretty calm right now, but just letting you guys know, I am walking a dog at the same time, as well as doing the walking tour. The Marriott Entrance on our left-hand side. We got the Regions building on my right-hand side. And we also have a Chick-fil-A on my right-hand side. Check it out. It's in the first floor of this building right here. Looks like some sort of office building. We're going under this underpass. You got parking. You can park over here for the Marriott. I guess it's like a parking garage. On my right hand side, Trustmark also has their own parking garage. On my right hand side, we have the Catholic Diocese of Jackson. That's this building right here. We have two gentlemen walking towards us. I'm going to make way so that they can pass us. No problem. Yeah, he whispered sorry. That's cool, man. This is your town. I mean, your neck of the woods. He's taking a walk. All right, so right now we got 3 seconds to do this cross. Let's cross. Just past West Street. We're next to Smith Park. Yeah, Smith Park on my left-hand side. I see a building from afar that reads Mississippi Republican Party. You see that pink building over there, right behind the park? It's a pink building with white windows, white shutters, and gray shingles on the rooftop. Mississippi Republican Party. That building right there now leasing 500 to 16,500 square feet, prime office space. I like the rooftop. The rooftop looked cool. Like the crown detail work. Give you a good look at this park. Alright. I think we can make a right-hand turn here on Congress. We're at the intersection of Congress and Amite. You can see the sidewalks are lined with bricks. The bricks on my right-hand side are also painted them white. Looks like there's a little eatery of some sort right there. Check it out. You have the Emporium building on my left-hand side. I got one of them cool phone booths. The phone booths that are normally in Europe. The red phone booth, that's neat. Pretty cool. Check out this building right here. Looks very important, doesn't it? It has black shutters, functioning shutters. It's a white painted building. Right on top of it, you got the Trustmark logo, trademark. We're now at Capitol Street. I'll show you guys this little mural they got painted right here. It's pretty neat. Probably somebody of significant historical value when it comes to the blues history here in Jackson, because Jackson does have a lot of history related to the early blues artists. Alright, we're on Congress and Capitol, the intersection of Congress and Capitol. We're gonna keep walking straight. Check out this awning. Look at the details to the awning. The light bulbs, the woodwork, the colors. Some buildings across the street. G Nutrition, fast food for healthy people. I like that. Again, the crown work. Oh, check out that big clock. Look at that clock. That looks cool. I like it. Got a Christmas tree over here. I walked too fast for the Christmas tree. Check it out. You got Rocky Wilkins Personal Injury Law Office across the street. Look, you got Bo Diddley. See, Bo Diddley. It's a little mural. Born Ellis McDaniel in Magnolia, Mississippi. Born 1928, passed away the year 2008. Wow. We got something called Taste of the Island, Caribbean. And then across the street, you have law offices of Mayloft and Mayloft. You look at their building is called the Macon Building. All right, so we got a red light, which is the wait, walk hand. But there's not much traffic. The city seems pretty quiet. We're gonna cross. We're passing President Street. We got Don Evans Law Firm on the left-hand side. You see they got the Christmas decorations up. Christmas wreath. Festive colors. We got the Ogden and Associates reserve parking on my left-hand side. We have a really rough sidewalk directly in front of us. We have another building over there that looks of important value. Has marble siding, like between marble and what's that, granite? That's called the Bancorp South building. Look at the logo up top. Look at the detail, look at the woodwork on the entrance. The brickwork over here. See, that's original brickwork. They just pressure washed it and try to brick point it the best they could. Eve's Law Firm. It looks pretty good though. Spangler's Corner. Check this out. That's this building right here, and it says, I'm gonna read it for y'all. Spangler's Corner, oldest Jackson building in continuous commercial use. This was the cornerstone of the group of structures along Capitol and State Streets, now known collectively as Spangler's Corner Historic District. A commercial and entertainment center in the 19th century, it was the site of Spangler's Hotel, favorite meeting place of state legislators, erected 1842. Building is listed on National Register of Historic Places since 1990. It has housed the international law firm of John Arthur Eves. I'm gonna pull back so that you guys can like get a look at the building. When we talk about crown work, look at that crown work. It looks like it has possibly like some type of deck up there, maybe like a roof deck. See it? And then it's right here next to this building. That's cool. John Arthur Eves Law Office. All right, we can go straight or we can go right. I think we're gonna go straight across the street, and then we're gonna pass the old Capitol building. This is the old Capitol building right here. And then we'll just come back around this way. So let's go left, because these buildings right here kind of intrigue me. I like the colors. I like the style. I'm not a big fan of stucco, but it looks cool there with the dark burgundy, the dark red, with the, it's like a navy blue. And then you got the pink, you got the baby blue. Look at that second story balcony. I like that. This is a row building right here. These are all row buildings, but look at this. It looks so close to being a row home. It's a law office. And then you got the bicycle lockups right here. You can lock up your bike right there. You got Pretty Slayer Beauty Boutique. Innovate, Mississippi. Lounges, Bloom's Floral Design on my left. The Lavorne on my left-hand side. All right, we're gonna make a right-hand turn when we get to Amite. We're about to approach Amite in about 20 feet. We're passing Singletary and Thrash, PA on our left. Let's make this right-hand turn across the street. We're at Amite. Across the street, you can see the Standard Oil Company, I guess from back in the day. Take a look at that view over there. You see that site? You see how they have that building with the, it looks like a bird up top. That's cool. Let's cross the street here. Oh, wait, let's be careful. They have a red light, so we can cross. They got what appears to be like a coliseum down there. You see that over there? That structure, that large structure from afar. That's some sort of a coliseum. See it from afar? We're not gonna go down there just yet though. But check this out. This caught my attention. Look at this tree. You see the gate is growing through the tree. Mother Nature always will prevail. And then you gotta look at this little sign right here. Original fire station, 603 Amite, Jackson's first fire station. Wow. I'm gonna just frame it like this in case you wanna read it. You can pause it and read it. I'm not gonna read all information signs, but I will read what I can. Over here, I'm gonna show you guys this. Peace shall come to those who strive for peace. And it looks like they have a little memorial. I think we should walk over there. It looks like public property. So we should be able to, it's open. There's no gates here surrounding it. So maybe we could take a look at it. I believe this is the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum. You got the William F. Winter Archives and History Building, and then the Civil Rights Museum is over there in the far. So we're gonna make this right-hand turn here. That's that block that we just passed. You just walk through it. That's how the buildings look collectively together. Check out this little display. Check out his gun. Look at his gun. What kind of gun you guys think that is? For all my gun enthusiasts. Check that out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, 8. I didn't even notice this guy over here. It looks like they're picking up their brother who has fallen. That's cool. Oh, look at this. This is kind of big. Look at the details over here on the front. The faces that they got. See the faces? And then it looks like we're allowed to walk through the front. So guess what? We're gonna walk through the front. Wow, look at this. This is a little sight. How sweet must be the peace the heroes find when crusade ended. Death has borne them home. Sorry, I'm reading right up top. I don't know if you guys were wondering where I was reading at. And then over here it says, beat with selfless zeal to right's satanic wrong. Wow. And it looks like they have some type of memorial. Check it out. See it? Time will not dim for the glory of their deeds. This is a nice little display they got going on here. And they actually have, I just noticed, the flag is at half staff. Yeah, check it out. We have these two little guys here with us. Or females, I should say. These two gals. They see grass and then they get excited. And then we got another display over here. And this one has a woman in it. You see it? It has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. One of those is a woman. And they have a horse in the background too. You see the horse? It's nice. So this is the Capitol building, huh? Over here in Alabama. They have a memorial over here. Honor to heroes is glory to God. Erected in honor of the Mississippi Volunteers in the War with Spain, 1898. Now let's take a look at this over here. It looks like they have another educational display over here. I'm not gonna read it, but I will frame it up in the shot so that you guys can take a look at it. And if you're into reading, you can always pause it and learn more about it. I'll show you another shot of that in its entirety. Check it out. I'm gonna frame this up right here for all my readers that like to read. You're more than welcome to make this tour an interactive tour and just pause and read. I'll show you the pictures and everything. All right. We got a flag over here at full staff. So this is the front of the Capitol building. Check it out. See, they have it with steel gates. See the gates? On like a 3-foot cement frost. The frost is that beam, that border down there that starts the foundation of the wall. Check out the, was that an eagle, right? And then they have a little history information right here. So I'm gonna pull up here so that you guys could read what happened. Of course, you can pause that. And if you can't see it, you can always screenshot it and zoom in. Here's another informational board I'm gonna pull up. You guys can always read it. Mississippi's old capital. I'm surprised that they don't have heavier security here. Like even just guards standing outside, you know what I mean? Most places like this, of this importance, usually have guards to make sure that nobody vandalizes the property and all of that. And that's the Alabama state flag. You see it over there blowing in the wind? All right, we have another important piece over here. AD 1971, Archives and History. The seal of the United States. Is this the United States? No, it says the seal. It says the Great Seal of the State of Mississippi, not the United States. Yo, check this out, guys. Look at this planter. What do you notice firsthand? What does it look like? What stands out the most? To me, these birds stand out the most. That's decent. You see how it looks like two birds? That was decent. That was the first thing that I noticed. All right, so we have to the Confederate, what's it say? Dead? It does say dead? Yeah, to the Confederate dead of Mississippi. Wow, yeah, D-E-A-D, right? Wow. The Charlotte Capers building. And then you look over here. Check it out. Oh snap! They got somebody standing in there, yo. It's like a statue. Look at this. Hold on. Let me show you the whole entire monument in itself first. There's somebody standing up top of it too. You see it? He has a rifle. But now let's go closer to this guy that's standing in it. There's somebody in it, yo. That's kind of decent. It's hidden behind a gate and plexiglass. That is decent, though. And then over here, I'll show you guys this shot. It shows a shield. You see the shield on my left-hand side? It's a shield, and it says Mississippi. They got cameras out there. So they got benches and all of that, in case you want to sit down. I think we're gonna exit on my right-hand side. We can go to the left, or we can go to the right. It looks like there's an exit over here. Let's see if my calculations are correct. Sorry that we gotta walk on important grass here. I would have thought they would have had a pathway back here, considering that they have an exit. I'm sorry, guys. We got a little pit stop over here. I think she's kind of feeling herself. I told you. I told you. It wasn't going to be easy. All right, Jersey, your pit stop's over. Come on, thank you very much. Yeah, there's an exit right here. I would have thought that they would have, like, maybe it was sealed and somebody crashed into it. And then they opened it up. Yeah, because it looked like it's missing a piece of gate. Well, it's all right. So we're gonna come here. We're at State and Pearl Street, the intersection of State and Pearl. Right across the street, we got restaurant and bar Martin's since 1958. You see the display they got? They got like a guitar, they got a trumpet, they got somebody playing the, what is that? The harmonica, somebody with a microphone, because there's a lot of blues history here. All right, so it's gonna turn green. We're gonna allow the traffic to go first. There's some businesses over there. It says Martin's downtown. I'm curious. I think I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna go left for about a block or two, make a right, and then we'll come right back up State Street. All right, we got a walk sign so we can walk. Check out that sign right there. Welcome to Jackson. See it? It's a painting. You guys can get a better look at this mural. Established in 1953, Martin's downtown Eat Street music venue. There's barely any place for us to walk here, but I'm gonna try to do it. Go ahead, Jersey, go. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to maneuver the branches like the Matrix. Aha, we made it successful. How and how's the brothers? Is that what that says? I can't really tell. We got a Storage Max building on my left-hand side. We're at Pascuala and State. Pascuala and State. Hinds County employees and jury members parking. Alright, we got a red hand, so we're gonna wait. We'll allow traffic to pass. Show you guys what this little intersection looks like. Alright, I don't really see many cars, and it just gave us a walk sign, so we're gonna take the right of way. Check out that little tunnel down there. Alright, we'll go up one more block. Let me see, one, no, maybe two, and then make a right, and then come back down State. We got El Centro Grill. Wow, they're playing music too. I didn't even expect that. Yeah, they jamming, and they sell CBD products. CBD products sold here. As you can see, the El Centro Grill awning has 2 forks, and then they have a second story porch. You can sit out there and dine at the eatery, and they advertise CBD out in the open. So if you're into any CBD, you can always check that out and see what that is all about. We got the James D. Bell and Associates Attorneys building on my left hand side. The law offices of Westover. We're at Tom Bigby. We got a walk sign, so we're gonna cross. The reason why I came this far is because I saw these buildings. They looked colorful. They looked from afar. It looked like it could have been like, you know, something important. But we'll cross the street here, and then we'll head back towards the downtown district. All right, we're approaching Court Street. We're about to be at the intersection of State and Court Street. This building right here looks abandoned. It smells abandoned too. You can smell the air. It smells like an abandoned building. There's a large opening. Looks like they're doing some work. All right, so we're now at Court Street. I'm gonna cross on Court Street. I think we got the right of way. It just turned red, but there's really no traffic out here. Check that out. There's a jail transport van right there for the police. And there's a crime scene unit van too, right behind it. See it back there? It says crime scene unit. So we're gonna make this right-hand turn, and we're gonna turn right back up State Street. You can see the Capitol building from afar. Check that out. LeFleur Cadillac Parts and Service. We got attorney law buildings on our left. I thought these could have been restaurants or something cool from afar because the colors. You can hear that music from afar. The music from that CBD restaurant. I guess they want you to get your CBD on while eating. Check out this combination of colors. You got green with pink. You see it? Green with pink. All right, we're approaching Tom Bigby. Well, State, and we'll be at the intersection of State and Tom Bigby shortly. Passing the Westover Law Office on my left. We got another painted engineering box. Check it out. Traffic Engineering Department, City of Jackson. High voltage. Check that out. Wow. That's deep. All right, let's cross the street. We got about a second or two before we could complete it. We passed the downtown store too. There's a store over there that's called the downtown store. Down here you have the Westin. See the Westin? And we're passing another law office. There's plenty of law offices within this area. It is surprising at the overabundance. I think I saw more law offices than I actually saw eateries. I saw only a handful of eateries. I saw about 2 or 3 dozen law offices. I guess a lot of people need legal expert over here in Jackson. Now, since the year 2010 compared to the year 2020, the population has lessened. Meaning, since 2010, you had a large amount of people actually move out of Jacksonville. Yeah, so you can check out that information if you're into learning more information as far as history and stuff goes. You can watch our driving tour. I just did a driving tour of downtown Jackson, and I relay a little bit of facts from the internet. But as always, I always try to include a link to a wiki profile from Google, so that if you guys want to learn more about the history, because I know there's a lot of people who are interested in the history and things that actually happened, you can click the link in the description below this YouTube video. There's a description box. You click that, and I usually do my best to provide a link so you can read what wiki says about it. They gather information. You got the City of Jackson, Mississippi vehicle right here. There's a whole bunch of them. It must be like city vehicles. I see a bunch of them. See? City of Jackson. Wow, that was dirty as heck. Wow, that was dirty too. They're extremely dirty. The white ones are dirty. I'm probably because they're parked under the trees. That's why I don't like parking on the trees. Parking on the trees will leave your vehicle looking like that, a mess. Welcome to Jackson. Now, the city of Jackson, to my knowledge, was named after Andrew Jackson. All right, we're making a left-hand turn. We're on Pearl Street now. They got a public parking spot here. 3 hours for $5, all day for 15. The question is, what is there to do here? Is it worth spending 15 bucks to hang out all day, Hashtag welcome to Jackson. You got the CCD building over there. Canizaro, Coulton Davis, architecture, planning, interior design, and more. Right now we're at President Street, President and Pearl. We got the Central Station right here in front of us. I think we'll make a left over here. We have something that looks interesting. It looks like it holds some more historical value. We're passing the Warren A. Hood Municipal Office Building. Central Station. Firefighters Fallen Memorial. I wonder if this was a fire station made in 1904. Check it out. Shows a firefighter. And then, as always, you can always pause it whenever you want and read it. So you got the Richard J. Porter building across the street, Jackson Redevelopment Authority. And they got shutters. They have locks, but they were bolted onto the building. They weren't functional, as you can see. You can see that there's a shadow of where they were bolted on my top left-hand side, the 2 mission shutters. But if you look over here, this has real shutters. See how tall those shutters are? And they're on hinges, and they have the locks. That's to be expected with these historical buildings. This is Jackson City Hall, guys. Check this out. Doesn't Jackson City Hall look so presidential? Looks like a very presidential building, guys. That's cool. Waller and Waller Attorneys at Law. Over here we have Woodmen of the World, another memorial. Check it out. I guess a memorial for important people. In memoriam by the Woodmen of the World. It has a whole bunch of names. Love, honor, and remembrance. Made in 1912. So we're gonna go around here. We're gonna continue traveling. There's an exit over here. It looked like there was probably some sort of fountain right here on City Hall grounds, but I don't know if it's under construction or something, but yeah. I'm gonna come down here. So on my left-hand side, we have the Hinds County Courthouse. So I guess if you get into any serious legal issues, that's where you might go. It looks really faded, really poorly. It looks like it needs a pressure wash. It got a mixture of fade and then grime and residue on the building. This is the back of City Hall over here. Check it out. You see it? And then look at this tree. This tree over here looks cool. It's like naked. It doesn't have the scales that most trees have. You know how they have that hard bark that's on the exterior of a tree? Like this tree over here, that tree has bark on it. The other one didn't. We're at the intersection of Pasquala Street, and we're now approaching, what is this? Go a little further, I think it's Congress Street. Yeah, this is Congress Street, the intersection of Pasquala and Congress. And then across the street you have Municipal Court Building. So this might be the more modern municipal court. Maybe the other one's probably out of business. Well, not out of business, but out of service. I don't know, unless they use both of them. And they use one for more important cases than others, you know what I mean? Court building. Building erected by and for the people to secure to them liberty and justice under law. We just passed the Clarion Ledger. I think the Clarion Ledger is probably some sort of newspaper. It was written in Old English font. Clarion Ledger. So firsthand, this downtown appears to be very simple. Doesn't seem to be much going on. Doesn't look like there's much entertainment to keep yourself entertained. There's a lot of important buildings. They have several museums. If museums are your thing, you know. They have several museums. All right. We're at West Street, Pascola and West, or Pasca. Let me see how you say that. Pascagoula. See it? Or Pascagoula. I think it's Pascola. So we're gonna cross the street. It's a green light for the people on the opposite side, but there's nobody on the opposite side, so I think we're more than able to go. We got more parking on my right-hand side. So on my left, you can see that mural. Check it out. Colorful. Teal, blue, purple, yellow. Combination of colors. That's the Russell C. Davis Planetarium on our left-hand side. See with the big dome up top? Planetarium. So I guess that falls under one of the things to do for entertainment. Plenty of parking space. Look at that mural over there. See that mural? Sitting back there? It was like a ballerina. Pinpoint office. Office space available. Look on my right. See, these are the trees that I said that they don't have no bark. They're like naked. They have a smoother skin than most trees. Arts Center of Mississippi on my left-hand side, next to the Russell C. Davis Planetarium. That's probably more for like children, probably good for like children trips. And then they got a sign over here that reads, America's first Islamic Museum, International Museum of Muslim Cultures. Alright, so there's a block over here that looks like it's closed. They got the barriers. You see the barriers? The block's closed. I don't want to go through there because it's closed. So we'll probably go further, one more block, and then we'll make a right. See, here goes those naked trees again. You see? This one has a little bit of bark. You see it? A little teeny bit of bark. But most of them were naked. Check out this building right here. I believe this is the Jackson Convention. This might be the Convention Center. Yeah, Jackson Convention Complex. They don't call it the Convention Center. They call it the Convention Complex. And if you look straight up, you see the tall buildings. Standard Life, that's what that says. It looks very gothic, the style of it. Like it belongs in the movie of Batman. And then right next to it, the Hotel King Edward building. See Jackson Convention Center. Here's another look at the convention center. I wonder what type of conventions they host there. Probably the traditional ones, right? Flower shows, tattoo shows, maybe auto shows. You know, I don't know if they have the car show that comes here. I don't know what other type of events they would have. They probably rent it out for like meeting space, events and all of that. It's probably expensive though. Alright, so we could make our right down here. However, this building looks quite bland. Down there you got the Jackson State University. But we're gonna go to the next block, because when I was doing a driving tour, I wasn't able to show you guys this wall over here. There's a wall. It says Jackson on it, and then it has a lot of empowering words on it. So we're gonna take a look at it. We'll walk by it. We'll make a right. Once we get to the corner, we'll make a right and then go over some of the words that are painted on that building. Yeah, the police that just went by us, Jackson Police. Give you guys another look at the shape of this building. It's a very interestingly designed building as far as the structure goes. See it? It looks like a wedge. So we're gonna cross the street here and then we'll make a right. We're still on Pasquale. We're on Pasquale and Roach Street. Roach as in cockroach. Alright, let's make this right hand turn on Roach. And let's take a look at the mural. See, this is the mural I was talking about. It has a bunch of words painted on it. It says Jackson. It says, I am Jackson. Life, passion, a city, powerful, opportunity, together, beauty, better, optimistic, strong, home, kind, God level, resilient, welcoming, brave, dance, food, love, live, new hope, victory, community, bumpin', stunning, pride, salvation, diverse, oasis, tech city, public, jets, dreamers, happiness, revival, energy, and so much more. So I thought that was cool. That's why I wanted to come through here. I'll show y'all that, you know. Little things like that stand out to me. And I think they probably get taken for granted. You know, people who live here or come on a regular basis probably don't pay attention to those details because, you know, they become so subliminal. They hide in the background that you don't realize it. You drive by something every single day and you become accustomed to it. It takes a fresh eye to look at it and to notice the details. Here's more of the skyline. That's all the stuff that we just walked by, guys. It doesn't, I mean, from afar, it looks like a lot. But when you walk by it and figure out what those buildings are, there's not much going on. There's not much going on, I'll tell you that much. All right, let's stop right here. Phew. We're back at Pearl. Let's cross on Pearl. Check it out, there's traffic all the way down there. We got another information board right here. Original SEC office. I'll pull up just so that you guys can pause it and read it in case you care about reading this. Wow, somebody had some strong cologne on. So strong that I taste it. You've ever had somebody, this is the Standard Life building, downtown Flats. You've ever had somebody walk by you with a fragrance so strong that you can taste it? Have you ever had somebody drive by and you can taste their fragrance from the vehicle? Whoa, that's happened to me on a few occasions. You got the Pioneer Credit Company across the street. It got some shutters, but the shutters aren't functional. They're just bolted on for looks. They don't have locks. They don't have hinges. They're just there for show. Yeah, that's that's what just happened. I don't know. I don't know if somebody just came out of that building from the Standard Life building, whatever it was called, and he or she, it smells like a male cologne. They must have had some pretty potent stuff. And it smells strong. Woo! I tasted it. This is one of their alleys. Check it out. That's what an alley looks like over here in Jackson. A downtown alley, at least. Mayflower Cafe. Oh, we got a little club, the daiquiri bar on my left. Check it out, the daiquiri bar has a whole line of people, and they're all dressed up to go in, and they're getting patted down. There's security and everything. So there's probably some type of event going on there, enough to bring out a crowd of people that are willing to wait. Let's take a shot of this sign right here in case you guys want to read the information. And then right up top on my left hand side, you got Hotel King Edward. You see it? But it looks like they got some sort of event going on, and there's a bunch of police out here. Like, there's a police presence. All right, so we're at Roach and Capitol. Let's cross the street. All right, from down here, you can see the Capitol building from afar. You look all the way down the block, you see the Capitol building, right at the intersection of Roach and Capitol Street. So we're gonna go down here. Let's cross the street. The clouds are nice and contrasty. They got a dark contrast to it. Look at the architecture on this building right here. There's like a bunch of glass sheets in an angle that make the front facade of the building. We got the Jackson State University downtown campus on my right hand side. There's an art gallery over there. We got an American Deli. There's an American Deli over there. We got the Federal Building. This is the Federal Building, the one that we just walked by. That's the Federal Building. And you got the Kirkland Hair Studio, which is a part of, I'm assuming, Strayer University. We're here on Farish, Capitol and Farish Street. And then you got J&S Clothier, some small businesses. It was a lavish lounge, but it didn't look too lavish to me. The most occupancy I've seen so far was that line that we caught at the end of the tour. Yeah, that was the most people I've seen thus far. But I mean, overall it was pretty cool. It wasn't that bad, you know, especially compared to some of the smaller towns that we've been to. If you check out the Coffeyville tour, I did a tour of Coffeyville downtown. Check it out, downtown Coffeyville. That's a small town here in Alabama. And if you look at that downtown looks like a ghost town. Like literally a quiet, desolate ghost town. And it's abandoned, and so this compared to that definitely is a world apart. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we just reached our 1 hour mark. If you're new to the channel, I try to keep these tours at 1 hour long for viewer retention and file management purposes. I would greatly appreciate it if you consider subscribing and or smashing that thumbs up button. If you want to go the extra mile, feel free to share the video. Sharing is caring. Only you can prevent forest fires. I mean, only you can help this channel grow. And together we can continue to reach the masses. And yeah, stay tuned. This is your homeboy Tune. Tune 215. Tune be chillin'. Tune ski, tunism, bad tune, tuner, tune one, tunage, super tune, you know. Tunicalifragilisticexpialidocious. Right now, y'all can call me Mississippi Tune. And I'm tuning out.